Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. Once again, we're back. I'm Mark Zombie. I've got my lovely co-host Joe Zombie. What is up, Joe? How you doing on this lovely Thursday night?
Oh, fantastic so far. We got a juicy one for you tonight.
We do have a juicy one for you tonight. We're looking at two teams out of Division C East, the Ceased. Hold up, Ceased Division. It's Boogan Squad versus Winky Face. And there's been a little bit of confusion in chat. Is it team semicolon right parenthesis? Is it team Winky Face? Well, it's team Winky Face. But how's it going, Steve Pewter, ThatGreenFish, Amanda Pandemonia in the chat? What is up, everyone? We are getting underway with this draft very shortly here. But before we do, we have a very a special guest here. ThatGreenFish, he's here.
Indeed I am, Mark. Indeed I am. Once again, it's a huge honor and a pleasure to be joined along with the Zombie Boys.
Yeah, always good to have you, Greenfish. Always good to have you. And as we were saying before, it's going to be a juicy one tonight. Got some insider info from the Nexus Edge. Maybe you've heard of it?
Are you trying to get the edge on your competition, Joe?
I am, actually. And from what we saw last week with Boogan Squad, well, this week actually, just earlier in the week, and then Winky Face being on the top of the charts for their division, it's gonna be. I'm hoping for 3 games tonight. What I'm trying to say.
I'm hoping for 3 games tonight as well, Joe. It looks like you're frozen, maybe on screen here. But we can
not this again.
Not this again.
It's a very flattering image of you, so it's okay. We can just run it. But actually, it's not very flattering. So let's look at the maps. We got them. We're in the draft lobby. First, let's go over the bans. We had the blue team here, Boogan Squad, banning out Dragonshire, banning out BOE. Meanwhile, Winky Face banning out Alterac Pass and Sky Temple. And actually, it's Winky Face that won the coin toss, so they're going to be bringing us to Tome of the Spider Queen. And we can really quickly here just take a peek-see at the standings for Division C East. How about that? Right now, you can see the 9 through 12 teams here. Do It Right, Save the Murloc, Regen, Anomaly, Bancho, and none of those which we're watching. But here we are, Boogan Squad sitting in the number 2 seed. Number 2 spot with 8 rank points versus Winky Face with 6. So this should be a pretty spicy, close series, I imagine.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be a close series, Mark.
We got Darth Cherrywood, Dr. Mantis TV joining us. Thank you so much and welcome. We're just about to get into it here. We're in the draft. Tome of the Spider Queen, first map here, Joe and Fish. And anything come to mind? What do you expect to see tonight?
Definitely some, big rotations and team fights. We got a small map, and definitely going to be a lot of scrimmages. We'll see how the teams kind of play around the turn-ins, and see, even if you get the first turn-in, it's not necessarily a good thing, because by the time the second turn-in comes around, it's usually around level 10, and that can be a huge snowball for the other team. So really got to see how those play out, and just kind of what both teams pick, and kind of what they roll with composition-wise.
Yeah, now Greenfish, you're looking a little bit fresh here tonight. There's kind of this new outfit you've been going, that you're bringing to the table. What's up with that?
Yeah, Mark, my suit was still at the cleaner, so I just threw on what I had lying around. Just want to put out as a casting crew were 100% non-biased. So I don't want anybody to think I'm pro Boogan Squad.
No hashtag boo gang.
Boo gang. Shouts out Darth Cherrywood, I see you.
Yeah, welcome Darth Cherrywood. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. We're gonna be getting into this in just a minute.
Yeah, one of a kind merch right there. One of a kind.
Yeah, I heard they were gonna put this on their team store, but just a little sneak peek for you guys.
We're just getting confirmation right now from both teams, and then we're about to be on our way towards the draft. And first
Yeah, we
game
are.
being
We're
on
also
Tuesday.
gonna be running with an observer tonight. Shout out to Zombear. We're just trying to make sure that we're all set to go with the hotkeys locking into his point of view. But I think we are good. Looks like we got confirmations from both teams here, so we're gonna be stepping in. We're gonna be diving in. This isn't the shallow end. You know, this ain't no Div D. No disrespect, no shade thrown at Div D, but you know, we're kind of in the middle part of the pool. Where diving is allowed, and we're about to dive in.
Did we set crowns? Did you see what they're typing, Mike?
Set drafting crown to... Okay, well, why the... yeah. We can do that. Let me just go ahead and make Brickhouse the host. But yeah, like looking at the standings, we're gonna jump back to those real quick. Boogan squad sitting in the number 2 spot. Of course, this is only you know, week 3 in the 7th season of NGS, so there's plenty of rooms for teams to kind of gain a little bit of momentum moving forward. But yeah, you know, it's the seed number 2 versus seed number 3, so I think either way. It's going to be a great series, and I just want to say, myself, participating in Division C East, it has been very tight. There's not a lot of dominations. A lot of games are going to 3. This is a very, very competitive bracket here.
Yeah, Mark, we're definitely going to see hopefully some high-octane gameplay coming out from both these teams. Kind of want to keep those top standings, keeping the top rankings of their division. Show what everyone's got, and yeah, Nexus Edge. They said kind of Winky Face is the team to look out for. They have a couple people coming down from the higher divisions.
Yeah,
and I think people are not worried by him, but definitely keeping an eye out on him.
Ooh, it looks like ThatGreenFish accidental influencer #Boogang is flooding. #Boogang flooding the chat. Greenfish. How do you feel about that?
Like I said, 100% non-bias. Boogang.
Boogang.
All right, stepping into this draft here, right off the bat, a little bit of a spicy ban with Tracer. No Overwatch heroes. No.
No, not and the Ana. You said it, Mark. No Overwatch heroes. They're not feeling it.
It's almost like Blizzard loves Overwatch the most, and they made all of the heroes in this game OP AF.
Might as well just bring Winston into the bunch.
Yeah, right?
That's what I'm saying. Winston
or Winstonette?
Oh,
no.
And there we go with Chen Ban. I know for a fact that this is a B train. Oh, actually, interesting here. No B train. I'm behind on the meta.
Whoa.
I'm behind on the meta here. I know B Train was on Winky Face for a period of time, rocking that Chen. It's been banned out against him, but I can't even keep up with this. I can't even keep up with the bans, Joe. What's going on?
We got a good Johanna pickup for first tank. 2 in Spider Queen, definitely a good get up, unstoppable. She just holds all the gems, pretty safe bet. And then we got an insta lock Zeratul Rexar coming out, sexy Rexy, hitting the freaking pet. Oh, dude, it's gonna be Zeratul Rexar. Those first pickups are pretty unique in themselves. So
they really are here. And speaking of unique heroes, we get Alex Straza and Junkrat. So Greenfish, we got Alex Straza in the mix. What do you think about that?
One of my favorite heroes for sure, Mark, for sure.
Her abilities or her assets?
What was that second one?
Like the assets, like what she brings to the table. Like we're talking about the Dragon Queen. It's such an amazing tool at kind of denying the objectives. You're almost forced to back away. On this map, it doesn't seem like as strong of a pick. You kind of see Dragon Queen coming out in more point control, like Infernal Shrines or Volskaya Foundry, perhaps. But I do know for a fact that it's definitely a pick that Boogan Squad adores.
Yes. Pick of
Yep.
culture, if I may say so.
What is up, Azare? Welcome, and Darth Cherrywood, thank you again for that follow. Hopefully you're having a nice night. We're excited for this series.
Boogan Squad ended up banning out Kel'Thas, and Winky Face doesn't even care. They're just picking up the Ghoul Daniel, a good ETC, just getting the tank out of there.
Yeah, now Joe, for these last two picks, anything that special 2 heroes that you're hoping to see maybe tonight? Anything come to the mind?
Do I have to say anything, Mark?
You don't, Joe. You don't.
But we're not gonna get it.
We're not gonna get it. Not right now. Not right now, at least.
This up on a code again.
Maybe game 2, or perhaps game 3 if we're lucky.
But I mean, Orphea, Imperius, both just solid pickups in themselves. Deckard coming out.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting pickups here. I love the Gul'dan in this map. I think he brings a ton of lane clear. It makes that like mid top rotation so much easier, just being able to blast those minions out. Yeah, and then kind of Johanna for that same reason on the side of Boogan Squad. I kind of give a, I don't know, lane clear feels pretty good for both teams here. You know, Zeratul with a cleave, they have the Gul'dan of course, but then on the side of Boogan, they got that Johanna, and you know, Orphea is okay. Right, Orphea's okay, Junkrat's okay. Yeah, but we're gonna kick it over to our in-game overlay here and snap into this best of 3 series, Division C East, the Ceased. Hold up, Ceased. Division.
Yeah, we got a lot of poke though on Boogan Squad. With that Junkrat, they'll be able to hopefully control the 2 middle points a little bit better. It really comes down to how that Zeratul plays around the Orphea, and if he can get some good picks.
Yeah.
If they can't really catch anyone out, they're gonna have to get through an Imperius Johanna.
And now you know, Joe. I think it was the very last cast that we did. I was just talking about how strong Zeratul can be against the Junkrat. He's got that built-in 1 ability, which lets him snap back to his most recently targeted player. So we on the left side here, the blue side, we got Boogan Squad with Tom Pierce on the Alex Straza. It's gonna be Michael on the Johanna, Mantis on that Orphea. They're moving so fast here. Cam Bella's on the Junkrats. Bummer not on the Imperius.
And for Winky Face, we got Zhao on the Deckard, Full Mango on the Rexar, Michelin on the Zeratul, Genzors on the ETC, and Brickhouse on the Gul'dan. Looking at these talents, just level 1 talents, nothing out of the ordinary. Got a couple quests, we'll take a look at those in a little bit, see how fast they're going to be completing those. Sapphire coming out for the first gem for Deckard. That's kind of a pick that you need follow up, and it's kind of hard to get value out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Sapphire is typically the kind of the esports build here, Joe. It does provide 30% increased slowing. So based on the already, I don't know what it is, 20 or 30%. It is a very significant slow.
Definitely good for setting up those picks, as we were saying, how they're gonna have to try to go for them and hopefully just squeeze by that front line and get that Junkrat or Orphea out of place.
Yeah, so we just see teams moving kind of top mid, of course. Interesting play here from the Zeratul right off the bat, going for the bottom camp. Pretty cheeky play. It's a kind of a BJ Lull moment.
Yeah, I'd say so myself. Brickhouse going half health, he's mid. And just normal rotations from both teams. And that Zeratul, Michelin, going in for that early camp. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a really nice way to leverage an advantage there.
And then even a gank right here, if he can get a good attack. No, good. Just poke.
It's a soft poke.
Yep, Junkrat gonna have to rotate bot in order to clear the camps. Maybe a power play mid.
Yeah, now just a little bit of a... I'm just going to part the kimono for just a moment here. Zombear, I think we're locked... I believe that we're locked in. Can you just give me a little bit of a waggle? Alright, well, maybe not. Yeah, it's really interesting how they choose to do the hotkeys for the observers. But either way, we're just going to kind of... you know, it wouldn't be a true NGS Mark Zombie cast if weren't there a little bit of scuff, right?
That's what the zombies strive for, is the scuff and just natural good vibes that always happen, you know?
Now, speaking of scuff, we got ThatGreenFish, our field agent. He's on the ground floor in the tomb of the Spider Queen. What is it like in there, Greenfish? Where are you located on the map right now?
Well, if you direct your attention to this purple haze on the map, I'm buried up in here, keeping a close eye on Alex Strauss's assets. But like I said, I'm seeing a lot of Doritos come out, so I'm hoping to see some Orphea chomps to clean those up. Cap.
Absolutely. Here, the Doritos from Deckard are going to be a very important part of the the crowd control that the red team is going to bring. Of course, they have the stun from Rexar. They have the initiation there from ETC, the power slide. But yeah, both teams now sitting at enough gems to kind of turn in here.
Yeah, Boogan squad getting the bruiser camp a little bit earlier than Winky Face and doing a good amount of push. Nothing too crazy, but getting that tower down half health bot and even almost the top one to a quarter. It's a good amount of little chunky damage.
Yeah, Boogan squad also doing a nice job at getting those gems turned in. They're sitting at 42 out of 50 here. And that's really the name of the game, is just, goaltending and keeping vision.
Yep, and there it is. The Boogan squad gets the first turn in. And we'll keep an eye on how experience goes and when the next turn in happens, because Winky Face could have a power play on their hands.
Yeah, let's just check in with chat here. We got a message from Steve Peter Spence. Mark knows a thing or two about the soft poke. Hey yo, crickets, I'll see myself out.
See.
Oh shit. Well, here we go. Blue Weavers spawning. We typically see teams prioritize that top lane. Of course, it's the boss lane. They have... Oh, it actually looks like they're gonna opt to move to middle lane and maybe try to pick on Zeratul with 13 gems.
Kind of doing a little juke there. They realize that they're rotating up. They're not going to be able to do much anyway unless they want to try to take a team fight. So they just immediately rotate mid, get those front towers down, and looks like they're going to rotate back up and maybe try to get ETC or just get those towers down.
Yeah, ooh, a nice concussive blast on ETC. He is going to be walking away here. Misha is down again. Someone call PETA. What is going on?
But at what cost, Mark? Imperious is going down.
Oh, is he though? Is he though? Wow.
Not, Mark.
Oh my goodness.
Just getting out.
Huge
slugging
play.
It. He's looking for a kill, Mark.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No bias here. Don't worry about it.
Accidental hot mic there.
Yeah, hashtag Boogang in the chat here, and everyone, please let us know, who are you rooting for? What team are you hoping is gonna win here? Who's your favorite? What draft do you think is better? Please let us know.
So we have a turn in on Winky Face's side. Their ETC's top. He's gonna try to turn it in. The best thing that Winky Face can really do is, I'd say, just wait a little bit and hopefully get that turn in right when they ding 10.
Yeah, Zeratul again with a cheeky BJ Lal play, going to clear out those siege giants.
How did I reach these keys?
So now, a little bit of pressure going on TCC. He is going to be walking out. One thing on Spider Queen is it's really difficult to make time for the camps, because soaking the lanes, of course, in this game in general is always very important. But that's where you get the objective items from, is those spider butts. So and the map is so small that it's really easy to kind of clear out pushing giants or bruisers. But either way, we have a Red Reaver phase, Winky Face, both. By the way, we missed all of the ults. The ults are coming online right now. We're seeing Horrify, Mosh Pits, Void Prism, Unleash the Boars, and Lornado from Winky Face.
It's a lot of CC mark on the side of Winky Face.
Yeah, oh, a little bit of engage here. Here comes the Maws chomping away. ETC looking awful low here, trying to get away. The Junkrat Riptire comes out, but the Void Prison is huge and it cancels the Riptire. It's still going to be moving, but at least gives them time to... Oh, no. It's actually not moving anymore.
Not sure what happened to it, but ETC just getting out. Boogan Squad starting to clear mid. Imperius is still bot.
Yeah, pressure on Imperius down bottom. Zeratul doing a very nice job at poking here. And now Winky Face kind of trying to pressure top with 3 members. They do have Zeratul in the bottom lane. It's still looking for that kill on Bummerknot. They might get it. He's in so deep, and he does go down.
Man, Imperius going down. The Zeratul finally getting him with the help of Rexar and Spiders. That might be bottom keep right there, Mark.
We know Azrae's here just for the Overwatch heroes and just trying to learn, and that's welcome. We always love bringing new people into the Heroes of the Storm community. But hopefully you're having a nice night here, Azrae, and we're looking at a best out of 3. This is game number 1. And it's exciting right off the bat. These teams are moving fast. I can tell you that right now. The draft was fast, picking up the gems like crazy. 81 gems on Winky Face.
I just saw that. I was like, whoa. So Winky Face doing a good job at making sure they're in the lane, clearing the lanes, getting the gems, and those 20 gems.
Ooh, pressure going on in Decker. There's the Eternal Feast coming out and the Riptire, but it's... Ooh, the Lornado!
Lornado
back on up.
Riptire.
Oh my goodness. Not today. Zeratul with a very risky poke here. 45 gems total. But he is going to be getting out alive. And we did see a recent nerf on Zeratul's Wormhole Talon, adding, I think, a half a second or a full second to his reactivation time. So it just makes that kind of blink in, cleave, blink out playstyle a little bit, less effective. And now here, Greenfish, you mentioned the Doritos before on the Decker. Do you think this is a Overwatch joke? Of course, they got that Diva portraits, the Winky Face, and they're choosing the only Dorito ability.
Join the red ones in battle.
All right, well maybe not.
It's no joke.
it's no joke. Red Weaver phase coming out again. Winky Face moving up and pressuring middle here.
With 13 for a split second.
Yep, and here comes Zeratul to bring all 5 members of Red Team to middle. Nice big condemn comes out from Johan, and a Blessed Shield kind of pushes them back from now. ETC finding himself awful extended. He still has the mosh, but he's holding on. It's looking like a good opportunity right here, but he's just gonna be patient. There's the Dragon Queen coming out, Joe.
Yeah, a lot of ults being popped right now.
Oh, and the Riptire blows
Misha
up
finally
Misha.
goes down.
All of a sudden, ooh, a big spear comes from Imperius, and
Sexy Rexy's going way too deep. He gets blasted back by a Junkrat and finished off.
full
Winky
mango,
Face.
a little bit too ripe.
Oh man. Whew. Winky Face backing out, just trying to mend their wounds. And kind of just reset there.
Yeah,
Zeratul did get rid of most of his gems. He has 16, so probably playing a little bit more aggressive than normal. But I mean, I think they got top keep with that turn-in, so but nothing too crazy.
Excellent defense here from Boogan Squad. Hashtag Boogang in the chat.
Yeah, that fight was crazy. Pretty much just about every ult, if not every single ult, came out at one moment.
We're still holding on to that mosh pit, which I think is very wise. You know, as an ETC, as a tank main ETC player myself, that's something I love, is kind of that psychological warfare you can wage, because if you're going up against another tank player, they know that you're thinking about mosh. So it's just this battle. It's like, you know, kind of baiting them out. Wait until that very last moment. But as soon as they stop thinking about it, that's when you pop it.
Yep, we got Zeratul top. He is showing, so Boogan Squad might opt to either fight or
Yep,
send
very
someone
good point
solo
here,
bot.
Joe. They're stepping up. The Blessed Shield comes off from John, and here is the Rip Tire. It's kind of getting litty. It does go off.
Pretty much just confirming the bottom keep. Didn't get a pick. Best case scenario would have been a pick, but no big deal. They're gonna rotate mid, go into clear. We'll see what that circle might be playing a little cocky. And Michelin gets out. Or does he?
Ooh,
I'm curious.
uh-oh.
Coming in hot.
He's
Getting slowed. Oh, Void Prison comes out. Oh no, he was
boy.
too far. 16 gems gone.
No,
just
that
like
was 25 gems there, Joe. Oh my goodness, very difficult here for Winky Face. Dropping those gems. You know, and also Zeratul, he just didn't have that. He didn't have the blink ready.
And just even just 1 to 2 little tiny mistakes, not even mistakes, just misplays. And Boogan Squad's exactly tied up. We got 2 mid keeps for each team, and they're taking the lead right now. They're taking the lead. They're about to be same in experience, both on 16 talent tiers, and structure advantage goes to Boogan Squad. We'll see how Winky Face comes back from this. We have another turn in for Boogan. So Winky Face is definitely going to have to go on the defense here. And we'll see how they kind of react to Boogan's siege, if you will.
I think we saw this last week from Boogan as well, how they kind of just play, they'll wait for you to kind of overstep or kind of just push out on a risk play, and then just turn it right back on your face. So.
Ooh,
Yep.
Exactly, Greenfish. That's the way. That's the name of the game. Is wait for your opponents to make a mistake. But a big Rip Tire coming in. It hits 1, 2, 3, 4 members, and now all of a sudden Winky Face is on the retreat here. Misha might be the first to fall, but oh my God, a big corruption comes out, followed by a mosh pit. And it's a 1 for 2 trade here so far, but the fight's not stopping yet as Gul'dan drops as well. It's a 1 for 3, and Winky Face is kind of making a XD right now.
Man. And Zeratul just so low at the start of that engagement, he couldn't even do anything to help with that Maj Pit. And Boogan Squad just being able to come back from being down and ended up winning that team fight 3-1. And as just to go on what Fish was saying earlier is I think Tom Peace, the captain, he was even saying that they like playing from behind, and
Yeah.
they're not afraid to.
Yeah, we
And
we had the opportunity to cast Boogan Squad last or on Tuesday. Oh
Ooh,
my God,
big busted shield coming out of
looking for more.
Rexar.
Ooh, a fake death, but he's not actually dead. He's still alive until now, and Junkrat gets a snip.
I just went so crazy. I forgot.
Oh, Michael! Oh, the Unstoppable gets popped, and Michael's on the way out, but a big Void Prison coming in, connecting Michelin, going awful deep on the Tom Pierce. Alex draws to watch those thighs. She's trying to get out, but she can't. Oh, the healing circle, and Michael drops.
Man, we got a 2-for-1 deal right now. Winky Face still going for those picks. Can Bummer not make it out? He gets feared. That's a boop into a fear. Kind of a misplay right there.
Ooh.
He's still...
Healing circle, he stays in, and he's good. He's on the retreat here. Winky Face is still looking for more. It's a 3 for...
Dragon coming out again, Mark.
Oh, the ulti, it's connecting. It's keeping Bummer not alive here. He's looking for a kill on ETC now. But meanwhile, Mantis poking the backline. It's a brick house.
Mark, these engagements are so overwhelmingly exciting right now. It's unbelievable. It's going back and forth. Picks from each team. It looks like it's going to be anyone's team fight the moment it starts. Oh,
Yes,
and
right now, so blue team has that one Weaver advantage there. You can see their gems are at 65 total. We can just take a little bit moment here to look at the quests. As we see Orphea, of course, having that Mind Devourer completed. Gul'dan, we saw his quest come online. Junkrat sitting at 84 out of 200 stacks. Not a quest that completes, but just gains perpetual damage over the course of the game. Yeah, and of course, I think that power spike that we hit a while ago on 16 for Junkrat is huge. Having those endless nades. Each time a nade hits a hero, it gets the cooldown a little bit refreshed, so it just really makes him a poking machine. Uh-oh, cheeky play here. BJ Law coming in hot from Boogan Squad. They're looking for ETC. He's falling awful low here. The chomp comes out as well. Boom! Oh no, he gets out alive.
along with the heals and the Lauren NATO and the disengage from ETC, was able to get out just able to get out.
And look at these
Props to
camps.
Genzors.
It's like a Blue Man Group concert up in here, Joe. Everything is
And-
blue.
And they're about to be level 20, Mark. They're getting VIP passes backstage, straight to Winky Face's core. Blue Man Group playing right now.
Yeah, they skip the lines. They have the speed pass, and they're going straight for the core.
Let's see if it works out for him.
Yeah, the Riptide comes out, and a big Dorito connecting as well. There is the Mosh Pit. It does not really connect here. Only on the Johan. She pops the Blessed Shields. And Junkrat just poking away. The Dragon Queen down as well. It doesn't look like it's going to be a core attempt. They're slowly starting to back off. Bum or not.
Team's core is under attack.
Boogan Squad just trying to back up, try to survive as many as possible.
Chomp goes out for a peel. Oh my god, Gul'dan gets booped back into it, and he goes down, but it's Michael that's on the retreat right now. The level, his trait is available. I'm not sure about the level 20 here. Oh no, Orphea, Johanna.
Mark, we got 60 seconds on Johanna. We have 35 seconds on Imperious. These timers are huge.
This is a
They're
bot
going
boss.
for
This is a bot boss.
Do you think that's the right call? Would you?
I think it's a smarter move, and they're going for the boss.
Okay, perfect.
Greenfish.
Come on, cool down.
Yeah, but here we go. We're going for the boss play.
Smarter move, going for the boss.
It's happening. They got the boss. They made the smarter move, and they're pushing down the top lane here, Joe. Like you said, Johanna's still at 20 seconds. Imperia's spawning up right now. 5 seconds on the Alexstrasza. What are they going to do? They have very significant pressure on the bottom lane. They might drop a keep here.
Red team's core is
Gul'dan having to stay back and clear.
Yep.
That's fine. It makes it a 4. They need to just wait, even give the top 4. Wait until everyone's up. Wait until they have a good position, and then go in, Mark. It's 4 versus 5. They can still get this.
It's 4 versus 5. It's a healthy boss. The ults are online. We 10 seconds on that mosh pit. You know he's waiting for it. All the ults are available for the blue team here. I'm curious about the Dragon Queen. Junkrat
Winky
just...
Face, the smarter move would be back out, and I think they're
Oh,
trying to.
boy.
But it's not
The Void
enough.
Prism.
The Void Prism just hitting Genzors, and he's not able to get out. Misha and Genzors both going down, Mark. Do they see Zeratul? I don't think so. He's able to...
Michelin?
Out.
Michelin? I can't even pronounce that.
There's a Michael on the other team, so he's Michelin tonight, Mark.
He's Michelin and Michael. Michelin versus Michael.
I'm just thinking 4-star Michelin restaurant. He's the one, dude.
Yeah, he's on the Zeratul. That's definitely the kind of hyper carry, so to speak. Not in the traditional sense, but he's really the playmaker, especially with that Void Prism. A lot of players, if you talk to them, they will say Void Prism is the best ult in the game.
It is the best all I've game. That seems good plays with it. It obviously has some good setups, some good disengage. But sometimes you can just you can misplay with it, obviously.
Yeah.
And cost Genzors his life.
Yeah, now Boogan stepping up here. No team. You know, we see 47 gems on the side of Winky Face. They're pretty close here to the turn, and they're probably just looking to gather gems, soak safely, and wait, because we see both teams are level 20. And you know, Boogan is also very close, gems wise. But the problem with Spider Queen is they don't have any gems to gather right now, and it's all the gems, you know, funneling into Winky Face.
Yeah, I guess I like the call for Boogan Squad to back up, kind of just paint the map blue. ETC was about to spawn, and that was just a fight on the core, and pretty much next team fight wins, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, whatever team loses, the other team's just gonna rush to the core immediately, and that's 60+ second timers on the.
Yeah, Boogan Squad stepping up. They're actually gonna maybe make an engage. They're kind of you know, fluttering a little bit. Nice bombs coming out from that Junkrat there. He's currently sitting at 130 stacks.
Misha counts as a hero, correct?
That is correct.
So that's even another body soaking those bombs, giving them the cooldowns, endless bombs just going out, frag damage from Junkrat.
Indeed. Now we see Boogan just hashtag Boogang looking to turn in here, just trying to safely get those gems in, maybe ever so close to that 65. Meanwhile, Winky Face does have the required amounts, but they do not have the map pressure to kind of get up there.
Yeah, Boogan just opting to try to just poke and clear as much as possible. I don't know if they're trying to get the gems to push out a little bit so they could get a turn in, but they are 15 away, 14 technically.
Yeah, they actually are maybe sneaking this bottom turn in here, able to get 30 from the Gul'dan and 25 from Rexar. We might see a turn in for the red team. Yes, math happened, and it's red team's Weaver phase.
My magic is
This is a good power play for Winky Face right now. We'll need to see how Boogan Squad kind of defends it, deals with it.
Let's take a quick second here to check in with our undersea analyst, ThatGreenFish. He's on the floor. How is the water down there? Is it too warm? This series is so hot right now, Greenfish. Are you okay?
I am okay, Mark. Yes, nobody has found me yet. I'm kind of in the corner, but I got my binoculars. Waiting for this team fight to pop off, as they say in the youth.
Yes, absolutely. Popping off is about to happen here. Is the Weaver phase are pushing in. The middle is just about dead, but the top Weaver is still fully healthy. Bottom Weaver, not so much.
Bottom Weaver probably won't even barely make it to the catapult, so they're definitely taking out the top Weaver. Good job defending on Boogan Squad. I just want to point out real quick that Johanna, Michael on the on Boogan Squad did a nice job just zoning it out, and they're able to get that middle web weaver down really fast. Was only able to get the key.
Yeah, now it's only the bottom Weaver remains. It's got maybe about 15% health, but we do see Winky Face posturing, moving very aggressively here. All of the alts, all 10 alts are available. They're gonna start flying very soon here.
This is it. Boogan Squad's giving a speech. This is where they stand. This is where freaking Winky Face falls. Final battle Mark, trying to go in for a pick, not working.
Not working. All of a sudden, they're on the disengage. We see ETC moving in a big, nice Imperious Spear coming out. There's the Jaws. There is the Riptire. And ETC Mosh connects with 1-2 members, but no one has fallen yet. Oh my God, it's Misha and ETC there. First of all, it's a 2-for-0 trade here so far. 2.5 actually, if you count Misha as half a hero.
Bummernot is just walking through people. He doesn't give a. He's going straight for the back line, and he is wreaking havoc, Mark. Alexstrasza's with them, dragon form, flying on through, healing them up, and they did work. The Mosh Pit did a good job just kind of scattering the team, and did a pretty good job. It saved someone. I forgot exactly what it saved. It was crazy, but it saved someone.
Look at these numbers real quick here, Joe. I'm looking at the hero damage. I'm looking at this damage soaked and the deaths in the game, and we see Johanna with 168k siege damage. Is that right?
100%, Mark.
168. Okay, what is this Johanna doing? How does she have so much siege damage? It's definitely that Holy Fury talent at level 13 there, Joe.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But that is remarkable. She is almost I don't even know what to say right now. She is almost contesting Gul'dan in siege damage.
The power of Johanna. Misha going down. Honestly, I think Winky Face is just. Oh my gosh, full mango, just turning the entire team around, and Zertul is just able to get that pick on Junkrat.
Yeah, there's a Horrify. It does get popped defensively here, but yeah, it's a 1-for-0 trade, Joe. And yeah, it looks so good for Boogan, but I think I don't know if they stepped up past their Weavers or if Winky Face just caught him off guard, but all of a sudden they're down one and they can't especially contest Junkrat is a lot of their damage.
Yeah, I think they're just looks like they're collecting gems. I don't know if there's going to be another turn in from either team. That's a lot of gems that they're going to need to turn in. I don't think either team has that many.
Yeah, it's gonna be upwards of 70 gems right now here, Joe, for Boogan Squad. So almost sayonara for that win condition. Ooh, Michelin Man getting caught out. Void Prism gets popped.
Big Void Prism coming out on
man,
Orpheus.
Orpheus. And then there's the Dorito combo. It connects. She pops the Jaws, but she's stunned here. And oh my God, it's connecting so hard, and the Mosh Pit goes down the death metal. It's like a Metallica concert. He's getting so many members here. But it's a 1-for-1 trade so far, and there's the Dragon Queen. It's going to be a huge advantage for Boogan Squad. Trying to keep Bummernot up. He's falling so low, and he goes down as well. They still don't have that Junkrat. He's trying to get back to provide a little bit of poke, and now it's Tom Pierce on the Alexstrasza, slowly backing up, trying to get some safety. Michael.
He missed it, Mark.
Oh no.
Oh no, he thought he had it.
But wait, what's this? Gul'dan. I'm sorry, Junkrat.
Junkrat going for the back door, Mark.
He's got balls of
killing
steel.
the mid. Mark,
Junk-
he might do this. If he can get that shield down,
Yes.
he's gonna
He's got
that
1,
core
2,
down.
3 cat is locked in the core.
Riptire
He
coming
popped the
out.
Riptire. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's spamming. Get close to
He
it.
got it!
Wow!
Back door from Junkrat, Mark. Boogan Squad is freaking out right now. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh.
Wow. Mark, that was the series. That was the game we were hoping for. And I'm hoping the series finishes it out with 2 more games just like that.
Are we? What? Greenfish, what just happened?
Mark, I couldn't even tell you. It seemed like Junkrat was just gone. And next thing you know, he pops up at the core. It's a wrap. GG Boogang. But yeah, this was definitely a wonderful first match. And as Joe said, hoping to see 1 more Boogang. But 2, I'll take 2 more. That's fine.
Man, by the end of this, I might get me some Boogang swag.
All right, Joe. Let's eject. Let's get out of the Tome of the Spider Queen. I'm covered in spider webs. Let's blast up back high above the Nexus. Here we are. Greenfish is with us as well. He's got his. It looks like is that a Boogan Squad? Is that a Boogan Squad T-shirt? Greenfish.
It is indeed.
Squad up.
Squad up. They
yeah.
No, they managed to get this from the captain actually after the last interview.
Yeah, they had a very respectable salute to that Greenfish. I noticed.
Absolutely. #1 fan.
All right, and just speaking of speed, that's been the name of the game tonight, because we're in the second lobby here. It's gonna be Towers of Doom. And I'm just gonna kind of just try to gauge at who's bringing us this map. It looks like Winky Face is taking us to the towers. Or wait. Who's pick? Winky Face, and then Boogan chose map. Boogan chose map. Okay, that's the answer I was looking for. Picked by Boogan. And now I can say as a Division C East Ceased Division, that Boogan Squad really loves Towers of Doom.
I was gonna say I'm having a bit of deja vu here, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched Die for Vision and Boogan, and myself, it's no secret, I play on the Nexus Cats. Mark Zombie, shot caller, main tank for the Nexus Cats. That's old news. And I will say that when we squared off against Boogan Squad, our map bans. Tome of the Spider Queen, Towers of Doom. That's not a joke, Joe. That's no joke. We banned Tome of the Spider Queen. We banned Towers of Doom because Boogan Squad loves those maps.
Man, well, we're doing both of them right now. And obviously choosing Towers of Doom, I think Boogan's looking, they know what comp they want to at least try to run. We'll see if Winky Face did some homework, can maybe spoil the plan a little bit. But I don't know if walking away from that, Winky Face just has to reset, and they're still in this. They can easily come back for a 2-0 sweep. We saw both teams in all team fights, honestly, just getting picks back and forth, kind of just figuring out both teams and their play styles, and they learned that Boogan Squad likes to play from behind, and we'll see how they react to that.
All right, let's get you in the lobby here, Joe. Let's get Zombear in the mix. And yeah, here, just really quickly, gonna part the kimono and open up. Having some issues with the observer. There seems to be a hidden hotkey where my observer slot 5, which is I have no control over. We cannot move him. Zombear is stuck in observer slot 5, but that's also toggling on and off the vision for all teams. So I'm trying to, kind of unbind that hidden hotkey, but it's proving to be pretty difficult when I'm trying to cast as well. Observe all players. Okay, it's not set to 5. I don't understand. But here we go. Casters are ready. We got Scathar in the chat. Let's go Boogie Boys. And Dr. Mantis TV, Greenfish, #1 fan. Greenfish, did you see that?
No, Dr. Mantis TV. Yes, indeed, #1 fan. Hit me up after the cast here to pick up some of this merch for yourself.
Yeah, and here, Dr. Mantis TV, I'm going to do you a favor, and we're going to shout out that Greenfish. He's a streamer on Twitch. Oops. Wow. Wow. Sometimes when you're multitasking, it doesn't always go as you'd expect it to go. And we're in the, speaking of multitasking, we're already in the draft. The bans are coming out. We got Jaina banned out by Winky Face. And Johanna.
Ooh. Being banned out by Boogan.
Yeah, Boogan. And then the Imperious fires right back. Yeah, these teams are wasting no time tonight.
That Imperious was doing some. He was doing some work. He was just walking through people, healing up, tanking. As an offlaner.
Michelin Man, he's not going to risk anything. He's getting the Zeratul, first pick. It's a top tier hero. Like I said, the wormhole got nerfed very recently here in that movement speed patch. It's not enough to knock Zeratul off of S tier, but hold up, ceased.
Wait a minute.
Kerrigan.
Another rock of stuns on stuns.
Yeah, that Greenfish. We're seeing Kerrigan getting locked in first from Boogan. We're seeing another rock. What is this spell to you? What do you think they're up to?
What do I think they're up to? I think this is a recipe for victory, Mark.
Ooh, shit. Well, Winky Face gonna fire back here with the Garrosh lock. And Uther.
Abandons no man.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
do like Uther's not picked a lot. Uther was my first character. Ever
Yeah.
played. I love him.
You know, so,
You can play him. You can play him right, and you can play him wrong.
now I'm just wondering. You know, sometimes you see Uther paired very often with that double support. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but I'm just wondering about Divine Storm and whether we're gonna see it or not, because that is of course the AOE stun can get some serious value.
Void Prison, Divine Storm, Gross Taunt.
I don't know, Joe. I'm not sure if we'll see a second tank. I don't know. Divine Shield, of course, is just always a great save tool. It works very well with kind of like, you know, heroes like Zeratul or like you know, squishy melee assassins getting that invulnerability. But yeah, just snapping back into this, we see Junkrat banned out, we see Tracer banned out, and Lunara on the side of Winky Face.
A very aggressive comp coming out from Boogan squad right now. Also, we got Vatikas, Gul'dan, and Kerrigan, Mark.
Yeah.
With a Nubrock as a main tank, which he can main tank, but definitely obviously not the beefiest of them.
Yeah, and now the last pick is going to be the support player. We do have Azure, as Azure pointed out, we do have Ana still available on the board. I don't know if they will run it here. You know, Ana is, yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Ana is considered, yeah, very, very top tier hero, and Tom Pierce is gonna bring it tonight. Another thing I just want to point out, Joe and Fish. Well, I'm Fish. I gotta point this out to Joe because Fish, he knows it. Eye of Horus, the other ulti for Ana, is an incredible tool on Towers of Doom because you can, from a global range, you can interrupt the channel on the altars. Of course, that's her snipe that does healing or does damage whoever you hit. It has global range, and you can stop the channel, which I think is very important on this map. Yeah, but nevertheless, Nano Boost is always a great option.
I was gonna say, if they're already trying to planning for the aggressive, a Nano Boost would just be even more just in your face. We're definitely gonna try to kill someone. We're not backing down. And before, I was kind of thinking the Void Prison into the Divine Storm, maybe. I don't know, any combo like that. But maybe we will see the shield coming out just because it's such an aggressive comp. and we will definitely be finding out here on Towers of Doom. Second game of the NGS Division C series tonight against Boogan Squad and Winky Face. And we got on the red team for Winky Face, Brickhouse on the Li Ming, Genzors on the Garrosh, Michelin on the Zeratul, Full Mango on the Lork, and Zhao on the Uther.
Okay.
Let the battle begin.
And for Boogan Squad,
Thank you,
we
Joe.
got Tom Peace on the Ana, Bummernot on the Unnumber Rock, Cambellas on the Tychus, Mantis on the Gul'dan, and Michael on the
Just keeping an eye on chat here. Looks like we got Boogang blowing up the chat feed
Whoa,
here.
whoa. Hold, slow your roll on the Boogangs. We got a lot of Boogan Squad fans in here. I know the Winky Face fans are out there, maybe a little bit shy at this moment. That was kind of a hard loss, honestly.
It was.
Junkrat in the back door.
They just gotta come back from it, reset. We saw the skill. They definitely have the skill for it. I know what you were saying before. Anyone's game, like always.
But can't we expect Nano Boost to save the little anime girls? Can we, Mark? I don't know that, Greenfish. I'm gonna leave that one up to you to answer.
There's nothing little about the anime girls that I'm involved with.
Alrighty,
All right, let's get back to the game.
dialing back into the game. We got some rotations coming out here. Boogan Squad moving up to middle. You know, this is generally a map where you see a lot of teams prioritize that bottom lane. It's always interesting to see how teams set up here, because you know, dual soaking is viable between top and bottom, or sorry, top and mid. They're opting to have that Tychus up in the mid, the top lane. They really do lack. That's one thing we should point out. They kind of lack that proper solo laner. So Tychus is going to be fulfilling that. Both teams right off the bat looking for these camps, and oh my gosh, Winky Face kind of making a little bit of a pog champ as they go in and take the siege.
Yep, Boogan Squad is playing it smart, just backing out, and just getting both those camps, Mark. Winky Face is ahead in XP right now, even though they're missing 2 lanes of soak, even up to 3 right at the moment.
Ooh, nice combo here coming out from the garage. Kerrigan fires back, and it's just a little bit of trading damage. Nothing crazy happening yet. Level 4 is coming online nice and early for Winky Face. Of course, they had both those camps, giving him a nice little advantage. No first bloods yet.
Yep. Michelin on the prowl to get that Cambellas. We'll see how this plays out in a second. Big rotation coming mid, so no big deal. The Arc and Zeratul setting up, maybe for a gank on Tychus.
Oh man, it's a gank indeed.
The
The spooky arm does whiff. He's moving in though, full mango with a full body block, and oh, the blue team is there with a return, and they have Kerrigan combo, and Leorg drops. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Beautiful reaction from Boogan Squad, and that was a good gank. That was a really good. That was cheesy.
I also want to give a quick shout out to Valcomer and Valcomer's mom. How are you both doing tonight? Greenfish, why don't you welcome Valcomer's mom?
The Raven Lord demands it.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering the chat. What was his name?
Valcomer?
Valcomer.
yes, Valcomer and his mom.
Alright, thank you, Greenfish. I know you like to hang out on the altars here. I'm sure you brought a bottle of water after that last game. It was so spicy. Maybe if you need some milk. I don't know, do fish? Can you breathe in milk through your gills?
Well, actually, Mark, this is a highly controversial thing. Fish don't actually breathe water. We take the oxygen out of the water. I'm sure Amanda could have told you that.
Yeah, my lovely fiance Amanda Panamonia, as Shirley told me about that multiple times, and I totally remembered.
It's all right, Mark. We have a spicy game going on.
There we have a spicy game. I accidentally shouted out Dr. Mantis earlier. How cringy. But here we go. Last playing.
Half a level lead from Winky Face right now. Boogan Squad's gonna have to react and.
Oh, they're reacting.
They're trying to get the picks. They're obviously have the comp to go aggressive.
Yeah, level 7s.
Maybe Winky Face is kind of playing that out, playing a little defensive, passive, getting them sieges, which is a lot of XP.
Yeah, kind of a Q build coming out here from the Uther, going with Silver Touch and going with Holy Shock. and then Hand of Protection as well. So trying to just really burst up either Garrosh or Lee, Zeratul. Next Alter Wave, Alter Phase spawning now, Joe.
We have a single one mid. Winky Face already in position. We'll see how Boogan Squad rotates in. Nabarak doing some good anchor. Ooh.
Uh-oh, Garrosh. Ooh,
Using
Turning Apple
Unstoppable
connects.
Minion.
The cleanse comes out, but the Nabarak burrows in, and he goes down.
And it's not enough. The Garrosh falls, even with the cleanse, even with the heals, his own unstoppable. Zeratul going in for the poke.
That's the power of Kerrigan in the early game.
Boogan's gonna get their second altar.
Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
Yeah, meanwhile, Leoric, full mango, just kind of getting nice and ripe up in the top lane here.
We have a full wall down for Boogan Squad, bottom left. Winky Face doing a nice job taking that out early. Bottom's kind of priority just for both of those huge siege camps. Oh, we have another engagement going on.
Little scuffle going on here. Garrosh, nice and healthy, stepped up very aggressively. Bummer not getting some damage dealt on him. The only tank going. Ooh, he burrows out, but Zeratul is in the mix. Michelin Man trying to do something, but the nice heals from Tom Pierce keep that Nabarak healthy.
Yeah, the Nabarak, the combo of the burrow and then the fatty stun was able to get out. Genzor is definitely playing a little aggressive.
I as a tank player myself, I love it. I respect it. It's the anchor. You know, providing vision, that's half your responsibility as the tank. Vision is very important, and it looks like they have enough confidence, enough BDE, so to speak, to go for this siege camp.
Yeah, Mark, with them seeing 3 of members of Boogan going down bot, they just immediately started that camp.
Yeah.
Made the call. They were waiting on that call. And just everyone rotating up as fast
Oh
as
man,
could.
10s are
Made the
online. What
play.
the heck? What even happened here?
Big
We have
void
10s. The big
presence.
void presence coming out. Kerrigan is kind of in the mix. She gets stunned. She drops the combo, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, a big taunt coming out from Garrosh, and the heal grenade goes down as well, canceling out the healing. And it's gonna be not enough to save Kerrigan, and she goes down. Divine Shield gets popped as well, but now all of a sudden Winky Face is pushing up, stepping on this altar.
Yep, Gul'dan coming in, trying to throw down some sustain, some poke, try to get them out of there. They want to save this bell tower really badly. Big stun coming out.
Yeah,
Big Horrify coming out on the Orc.
Oh wow, he doesn't go for the Entomb. He actually goes for the March the Black King, and it try to keep him alive, but the big red button, the Odin, is popped.
Wow.
Tychus gets the kill, although Winky Face did get that altar.
Mark, we'll have to see, but at level 20, with March of the... people don't like getting it, but March of the Black King, if you get the Drain Hope, it Drain Hopes everyone around you after you use it.
Is that what the 20 does for March?
Yep, the sustain on it is actually really huge.
Here, BJ Lal, cheeky play coming in hot, and they get the Kerrigan. All of a sudden, blue team backing off here. Boogan Squad, a little bit of a miscalculation as they tried to invade, and it did not quite work out in their favor. Tom Pierce falls as well. It's a 3 for nothing.
Maybe they were feeling a little inferior, not getting any camps, wanting to try to test the waters. Well, they failed.
Yeah,
They
and we
jumped
see,
in, they dropped.
you know, it's important to notice that all of them, like, no offlaners are happening right now. They had Leoric committed to that, so really, I think that speaks to experience on this map, is knowing when to bring your offlaner in and participate in that fight. It definitely paid off for him there, Joe.
Yep, they got the bottom bell tower. Winky Face got the bottom bell tower. Sitting strong right now. Another altar phase popping up. 2 top. Boss is still up.
Yeah, boss is available. Level 13s are coming online for Winky Face. They're kind of running the show right now. They might bring us that game 3 that we greedy casters love to get.
Yeah, 13's coming online already, Mark.
As a player, you want nothing more than a 2-0 domination. As a caster, yeah, you wanna watch them squirm, right?
Yeah, you do.
The altars in my name. Doomed to the grave.
Yeah, just a 1-for-1 trade on the altars, but of course, Winky Face does have that extra 1 channel down bottom, so they did get those 5 shots.
As feeble as your words.
Yes, heroes.
And now it's something that we should note, Joe and Fish here, is last time on Tuesday there against Die for Vision, we did interview Boogan Squad, and they were vocal that they love playing from behind.
Yep.
So let's see how much they love it. Only
Yes.
23 to 29. It's about a level and a half of an experience lead. It's not the worst. One thing I like to really keep in mind as myself as a player is 13 minutes in is when you see that triple altar phase. So when the triple altar phase spawns, you don't want anyone dead on your team, and you want even talent tiers. A Horfly comes out. It's a little bit cringy as it misses here, and there's the nano boost on the Gul'dan. He's trying to get back to safety, casting the corruption, falling awful low. Winky Face stepping a little bit too far up. The cocoon coming out, locking down Li Ming. They still do have that altar protecting though. Ooh, a nice cleanse.
You'd better hurry. The altar's rising.
Wow. So yeah, triple altar phase is actually spawning around to 11 minutes in. So you know, not always 13 minutes, but it's generally it depends on how fast you know you get those channels in. It's all dependent on that.
Yep, we have Tychus top. Getting the bottom bell tower back for Boogan Squad, that's a big play. A little less stress off their plate if they do end up losing these towers.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see you know Boogan Squad not drafting a solo laner, right? Like Tychus has been kind of rocking it the whole time. Uh-oh, meanwhile Kerrigan getting some nice damage out onto the backline here, falling off a low. A big peel comes out from Michelin Man, getting the nice Void Prison. It's gonna save him for now. Ooh, big taunt coming out into Kerrigan. She's falling off a low here. The corruption goes out. Now all of a sudden Winky Face on the retreat, but Kerrigan actually gets traded out. Very nice poking here from Boogan Squad. Or, I'm sorry, from Winky Face.
Yeah, it looked like Boogan Squad had a had a couple members down pretty low, but Winky Face able to come back and just wreak havoc and get the pick on Kerrigan themselves.
Yeah, now this is a great time to kind of let's Joe, we're high above the Nexus. We're orbiting the Nexus right now. We're watching from afar. But let's go on the ground level. Let's get that green fish up in this mix and see what is going on the ground floor, green fish.
Well, first thing I want to say, Mark, is these Li Ming orbs are definitely bigger than they appear from up there.
Ooh.
Had a couple rock the building I'm in, but I'm definitely seeing some smirks on Boogan Squad face. As we said, they like to play from behind a bit. So it's a matter of if they're purposely just milking this feeling out or if they're actually struggling. We won't know until further in the match here.
Yeah, and now would you say these are Bob Chunky orbs?
Definitely chunky. Good sir.
Chunky Campbell's
We
soup.
like it. Some big rich
Oh,
DPS
here we go.
orbs coming
Kerrigan
down.
moving in, trying to get a kill on Uthor. He is gonna fall. He does have that ghost, but that is not what you wanted at Boogan Squad. Tom Pierce also really so far deep. It's a 1-for-1 trade actually so far. And oh my gosh, it's like fireworks left and right. But whoa, Boogan Squad, Boogang. Uh-oh.
Mark, talking about those orbs, the power of the Li Ming
The
Calamity
resets.
build, the resets.
That was
Mark,
Reset
it is
City.
Nuts.
Yeah, and I spoke the praise of Boogan Squad on Towers of Doom, but that was only from one perspective. I have not gotten to cast Winky Face or play against them yet.
Yeah, they're definitely know how to play it. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, but as a Division C East competitor, it is very great to be casting this game right now and watching all of this unfold. But wow, I don't even know how Tychus got that kill. Does he have dot damage? What?
Sniping him out. He don't give a fuck.
Looks like he don't give a poop, and they're moving in even further here. Winky Face down a player. They had the Leoric spawning up Garrosh. Oh, a nice cocoon coming out, stopping Garrosh. They're still on the channel, but it's gonna go over to Boogan Squad, but they're awful low here. The big combo comes out, and there's the Horrifying. Garrosh goes down. Anubbarak burrowing in, amazing aggression here. They're looking for Uther next. Oh, a big Kerrigan combo coming out, but Michael does survive here. Now it's the Michelin Man. And his tires are getting burnt like a Firestone road fire.
Big team wipe on the side of Boogan Squad. That was great. Not a team wipe, but 3-for-0 deal. Always good. They're gonna opt to what? Maybe get camp and then push bot with it. They have 25 seconds for Grosh, 30 seconds on Uther, and 35 on Zertul. Definitely a good chunk of time to maybe even get that full bell tower down.
Yeah, this is speaking of playing from behind. Boogan Squad. We got Ronin00089, number 1 in the chat. How you doing, Ronin? And Scathar, Scanthar, number 1. Kerrigan struggling to hit those combos. What is up, Scanthar?
Wow. Kind of like the League of Legends here.
The time is now.
Maybe.
The Arc mid, he's just kind of clearing. No, it's not.
Which hero? I mean,
Scuffle.
I'm sorry, champion?
The Scorpion dude, Scathar, whatever. Scather.
Skate? Yeah, I think it's Skather. Skathar. Scanthar. I think it's Scanthar. Scuffthar. Here we go. Boogan Squad. They turned around the aggression. Ooh, a big march coming out, but it's not going to be enough to save him. The healing cancel on the Ana. Azure takes some notes there. Very strong ability from the Ana to shut down 100% of the healing received.
From that March the Black King. That's like his main sustain, what he's looking for to stay alive. And guess what? Ana says no, canceled.
Yeah, this is why I love Towers of Doom, Greenfish and Joe, because it is truly you need it just comes down to the very last. It doesn't the core health doesn't matter. Winning the objective does not do anything until you win the final point. So like all we need to look at, yes, is 5 to 20, but look at the talents, the levels, they're identical. It's 5 to 20, but everything's identical. So as long as you keep a level head, you can always excel at playing from behind. And I think that's what Boogan Squad is going for right now, as they're pushing up top. They got those pumpkins. The Pumpkin King is moving in top lane. Oh man, that top fort is so low. They're gonna try to get it down, but it's not safe. Bummernaut, he does pop the cocoon. Tychus with the Odin coming out here now. All of a sudden, Boogan Squad is on the retreat. They're trying to get out. They got that tower, but will they? What cost, Joe?
What cost? Big combo coming in from Kerrigan. Can she get the cleanup before she dies? Big resets coming out. Gensors ends up living for that entire thing. Boogan Squad wipe. And Uther's just back. Uther's just back. Level 20 redemption, baby. He doesn't even care. He died on purpose.
Boogan Squad or Boo Boo. Ouch. It was a Boo Boo.
And Mark.
The GGs. They're flying.
Note the level 20 on the orc.
Note the level 20. I'm going to bring it up real quick for everyone to see. Uh-oh. Death March. Final swing of Black March King also applies Drain Hope to nearby enemies.
The sustain. Boogan Squad looking bright, but wasn't able to freaking pull it out.
Winky face. Walking away, bringing us the greedy casters. The ThatGreenFish grin casters. Smiling. Getting a third game.
Man, the Li Ming chunks in that game were off the chain.
Yes, now Joe and ThatGreenFish, I'm going to leave you to kind of discuss. We're looking at the post-game statistics here. Walk us through this as I step away just one moment. I will be right back.
Post-game statistics. Wow. Li Ming was on top, chunking it away.
No surprise there. No surprise.
And then I closed it, so I can't read it. So I'm trying to think of who was second. Zertul was actually close second. Li Ming and Zertul both did a good job. Just bringing their damage, getting the resets. Setting up with the Void Prisons was huge. We did see the Divine Shield come out from Uther. That saved some lives. And then just between Grosh being tanky and that Uther throwing out some fatty heals, Divine Shield did a really nice job. Tyke is doing a lot of work for Boogan Squad, but not able to pull it out. It was pretty much anyone's game, but Boogan Squad just kind of overextending there at that last tower, the bell tower, and not being able to disengage, and ended up losing the game for it.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but like I said, it brought us to game 3. Excited to see what map comes out because, as Mark was pointing out, we saw these exact 2 maps last week, last cast on Tuesday. So, kind of excited to see what this 3rd map pick will be.
Yes, and we do. I am back. We have the lobby. It is up. I did miss the invite, unfortunately, but we're gonna hop right in there. But oh my goodness. Let's get in this. What is it gonna be? It's Infernal Shrines.
Infernal Shrines, okay.
Yeah, no. So Infernal Shrines is definitely a map that's you kind of got it. It should be at least almost neutral ground, right? It's kind of become our vanilla, the best flavor of ice cream, vanilla map pick. As you can expect, both teams have practice here. They're ready to play it. Everyone feels good on Infernal Shrines, but let's just see who feels gooder.
Feels a lot gooder. Yeah, I'm pumped to see it.
We got confirmation from both teams. There's no wait. Everyone in the chat, please make some noise. Thank you so much for joining us. This is game 3. The grins are coming out. Greenfish MVP, Ronan. Another fan here. Ronan coming out with a Greenfish MVP.
Does my heart good. Does my heart good to be appreciated on this platform. But again, like I said, this all wouldn't be possible without Mark and Joe here, so
Especially
big
Mark.
ups to them.
No nonsense. Let's get a shout out for that Greenfish. He's a streamer as well, so if you want to get more of his content, go ahead, click that link, toss him a follow. His last streaming was art.
There's a lot of awesome art.
And fantastic artwork. He has an Instagram. Check it out. You will not be you won't be unsatisfied. But let's get into this draft. Boogan Squad, Winky Face, game number 3, Infernal Shrines. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What do we see in the draft? Like, I feel like there was some target bans. We saw Chen getting banned out, and there's the Tychus.
Maybe they felt threatened by it earlier. Maybe they just know that Boogan Squad likes to run it.
I know for a fact, myself playing in Division C East, hold up Division. A lot of people choose to ban that Tychus against Boogan Squad, ourselves included. So it's definitely a very comfortable pick for them. Although it did not clutch them that victory, it's still something that they fear. And of course the Alex Straza as well. We know Tom Pierce loves that hero.
Yeah, and especially on Infernal Shrines, very strong hero. The early game shrine phases with the dragon. Johanna being banned out along with the Zeratul. Zeratul is obvious.
Yeah. Finally we see the Zeratul ban.
Times.
I mean,
Yep.
Michelin man 100% playing that Zeratul when he can get it.
And the Chen comes out.
Fortunately, that does leave the Chen open. We are seeing it, which is very exciting because Chen recently got that, all those Chen mains praying every single time they saw the patch notes with Chen kicking across the top. They're like, here's the Chen rework, and Blizzard's like, nah. But eventually, after maybe 4 or 5 years, they gave Chen a rework, and we're actually getting to see some play from the Panda.
Both tanks coming out here from Boogan.
Yeah.
Kind of forcing him into the Garrosh, I guess.
Yeah, that's. I guess they prioritize. They really want to make sure they get the ETC lower because that's not something you typically see. Kind of both the main tank and offlaner getting picked up right off the bat. Ooh, Mandoin coming out.
On the Garrosh.
Yep.
two enemies looking into their eye to eye.
Now, Joe, it's the third match. Is there any kind of like big booty butt cheek back pocket pick that you're hoping to see? That you want to see come out, Joe? Is there anything that you can think of that you could maybe hope to see here?
Let's just say 2 champs, 1 booty, Mark. 2 champs, 1 booty. We're gonna get it. We're praying.
We're hoping.
RNGesus.
We're hoping. RNGesus, we pray. Hashtag Boogan. I mean, I'm non-biased. I wish the best of luck to both these teams. I will say that I am playing against Winky Face on Monday, and I am taking some significant notes.
Is that allowed?
Oh yeah, it's encouraged.
Very good, very good.
Wow. It's encouraged.
And Jaina getting banned out, I think Jaina is a phenomenal ban. If it's not, I think she's kind of the mage to beat right now. With that Icy Veins at, what is it, 13, and then the Clone of Cold Roots at 16. Ooh. We got a little junk in the mix.
Junk is in the mix.
For the Nexus.
Yeah, running the same 2 assassin pairings that they did in game 1. The Junkrat Orphea. So this is an observation here, Joe. They've got the Mosh Pit as an option. They've got the Entome as an option, and then they have that Eternal Feast from Orphea. So that's really 2 ultis that can kind of really line up with her endless chomping. As long as someone is in that circle, she going to keep chomping. Oh.
Genji?
Uh-oh.
Genji?
All of a sudden, Joe, hashtag Team Winky Face, Genji main, Cyber Buns strutting along. Those Cyber Buns looking so nice on that Genji.
I don't think I've seen a Genji yet in any of our
Yeah,
games.
I haven't seen a Genji since HGC got canceled. RIP.
Literally though. Like, jeez.
Ronin coming in hot with a PogChamp. He's excited. I'm not sure what for, but either way, I'm happy, Ronin, that you're here and joining us. Game number 3, Nexus Gaming Series Season 7. It's incredible. Hashtag blessed. We got Greenfish here. ThatGreenFish. He's joining me, Mark Zombie.
Hashtag
blessed. Hashtag blessed. All right, let's dive in here, Joe. It's gonna be warm. You might want to bring a tank top, get some sunscreen out, because we're going to Infernal Shrines.
Yeah, Mark, we saw Michelin on the Zertool. He did really well, kind of isolating targets, getting in and out. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he has some experience on Genji, kind of the same playstyle as Zertool, a little bit different tools to it, but you know, it doesn't straight up come down to how well he plays. But with a hero like Genji or Zertool, your execution in team fights and getting picks it matters a lot.
Yes, very well said here. And rounding off the 3rd game in the best of 3, we got Boogan Squad, the boys in blue. Bummer not on the ETC. Mantis on that Orphea. Tom Pierce on the Stukov. Cam Bellas on the Junkrat. And Michael on the Leo.
And for the red team, Winky Face, we have Brickhouse on the Kel'Thas, personal favorite, actually I know, right? Genzor's on the Garrosh, Michelin on the Genji, Full Mango on the Chen, and Zhao on the Anduin. Man, Anduin, I see some good Anduin plays. I like it.
All right.
I'm liking the draft from Winky Face just right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Genji performs, because really, he used to be so dominant and just so everywhere. But he kind of was on the end of the nerf bat for a very long time, being so popular in the HGC. So let's see how it fares right now. Now, of course, we are on this Diablo map. It is Heaven versus Hell, Naughty versus Nice. Let's go over to ThatGreenFish live on the show floor, strutting his stuff. Greenfish, Naughty or Nice?
Well, I mean, it's really no question mark at this point. I'm on the good side tonight. Repping my hashtag Boogang.
Alrighty, I know that Greenfish is praying for another Boogan squad interview, and oh my goodness, here we go. Off screen, where did Leoric even die?
The top.
The top.
Genji, and
Fantastic
Panda.
rotation from that Genji.
Yep, but Michael's still in. I don't even think he missed a wave, honestly. With the Leoric trait getting full value. Full mango half health.
Yep, absolutely here. Of course, Infernal Shrines, both teams splitting off nice and early. You can typically send your support and one damage dealer to kind of go and clear that siege camp. Meanwhile, you have the tanks soak those lanes.
Yep, both teams singing the same thing. Obviously, just clear out those camps, easy peasy. We have Genji just soaking being a body.
Yeah, now one thing I want to take a look at here is I'm not myself a Stukov player, but I'm just noticing that these icons don't really match up what I typically see here, as we see radioactive ballistospores on level 1 and bionic armor at level 4 for the Stukov. Maybe someone in chat could lead a little bit of insights. Any support players out there, let us know about those talent pickups for Stukov.
I think that's the counter of the Genji, honestly. The Genji and the Chen.
Whoa!
Dive.
Whoa!
Fatty bits.
Greenfish, why don't you take that away?
All right, well, it looks like we got Real Pizza Dog with the 100 heart biddies. Love you, Mark. Say hi to your cat for me.
Oh shit, Real Pizza Dog coming in hot, a world traveler extraordinaire. Follow him on Instagram if you like badass content, because the Real Pizza Dog, he's been everywhere. It's like that Johnny Cash song. But Real Pizza Dog. What is up, Pizza Dog? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for the biddies. We appreciate that. This is game number 3 in the Nexus Gaming Series, Premier Amateur Heroes of the Storm League. And we're in the thick of it.
Yeah, Winky Face did have control of the zone. Not anymore. Pushed right off by Boogan Squad. And I think Winky Face was having to deal with Top Camp, decided just to give it.
Yeah, it's a very good point. The top bruiser did provide a lot of pressure there, and this is a map where you cannot be late to the objective. Of course, when you look at Volskaya or you know, now in the Storm League rotation, Garden of Terror, you can afford to be late. It's okay. It's going to take a while to secure that, but Infernal Shrines, as soon as it spawns, as soon as it's ready, the skeletons start dropping like hotcakes.
Garden of Terror, Dan's game?
It's in the Storm League rotation, Joe. I do not. It's not. Nexus Gaming Series does not honor that fake map, fake news.
Fake
news.
Okay, we got Boogan Squad opting to take the bottom camp, doing a good chunk of damage to the bottom keep.
Yes, sir.
Praying to get it. Sorry. Say that again.
I'm getting a private whisper here. No one on the screen. Look, it's not Pizza Dog whispering me saying, "Hey, it's me, the real Johnny Cash."
We're just gonna black this out 1 second. Censor bar.
Yeah, we need to get that Greenfish, his face over top of that private message. But yes, thank you so much, Pizza Dog. Hope all is well, my friends. Yeah, right now, you know, Winky Face.
Rolling camps.
Boogan Squad rolling camps. Winky Face somehow squeaked almost a full level here, level advantage. But yes, Boogan Squad triggering that siege, moving up to middle.
I like the Fight Club bar as soap mount. I really want it.
That's it's the perfect complement to the Janitor Leoric. I believe that's when it was introduced.
Boom. Yeah, just both teams kind of playing it safe. Rotating camps. Trying to get time, waiting for the next altar phase, but you wait a moment, Boogan Squad almost sniffing that out. But not quite.
Not quite sniffing it out. But here we go. We got a Khazra camp here. The Goatmen moving in. Not gonna really be pressuring it, but ooh, this is a BJ Lal right here. And this might even be a Bob Good, as we see good pressure, nice positioning from Winky Face.
Ooh, that was good right there.
Yeah, they have the advantage they have the advantage and experience in order for them to get out of lane just for a second, and they're halting, Mark. They really want to get this pick.
Level 10s are online. We do see Mosh Pit. Oh, ETC is thrown, but he's gonna power slide back out. And yeah, looking at those 10s, of course we see the flying swipe, we see the Mosh Pit, we see Rip Tire, Entomb and Internal Feast. That's what I was talking about, Joe. Ooh, the Anduin, the Manduin with the big old biceps, pulling him back, getting him out of the Entomb just before that Feast can chomp. Another thing I want to point out here, Joe, is the cooldown for Entomb and for the Internal Feast are identical, I believe. So those are going to be up at the same time, and they're both very short cooldowns.
Yeah, they line up perfect.
Uh-oh, full mangle, popping the Panda Pals. And there's the Light Bomb on the Genji. Oh my gosh, the combo is coming online. Genji is dragon striking left and right, and he does get the kill on Orphea, and it's clicking just like that, but oh man, a big Mosh Pit trying to slow them down. It's a 2-for-0 trade here so far. Michelin Man goes down. They do get that kill on Genji. It's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Winky Face.
Oh, and he's just popping the ult. Maybe for the disengage.
It's all coming online here, Joe. The reason behind the Genji pick, I'll tell you right now, is because Anduin's ulti, the Light Bomb. And this is something myself as a C East player who may or may not be, cannot confirm or deny that I may be going up against Winky Face next week on Monday. That's why they picked it. Light Bomb, of course, you drop it on a target, they go in, and it's a massive AoE stun. So you put it on Genji, he dashes in, and he stuns everything around him, and we saw it used to a huge value with that Dragon Blade.
Yeah, Mark, that's perfect synergy with the Dragon Blade. Frick. Gives him enough time to just start whacking around, and by that time he gets at least one kill. That probably even resets his dash.
Oh no, the Eternal Feast comes out, and there's the Entomb, but it does not connect. It looks like Boogan Squad is kind of scrambling here, putting some damage into Chen. 25 skulls on the favor of the red team, looking to secure their first Infernal Shrine phase, but Genji in the mix. He gets rooted, he gets stunned, and he gets chomped!
Huge stun on Genji. The kill was off. Winky Face really low right now. Oh, another pick coming into Andu, and a Riptire coming out. Won't connect.
It's going over the wall. It's looking for Chen. He's going to bop it. Does not get it.
He's looking for anyone with that Riptire. Found Chen. Didn't do anything. Been drinking up. But Boogan Squad able to push out Winky Face and took the objective.
Siri, message Arthana. Winky Face, Light Bomb, Genji. Send it. Alright, sorry, I had to mute my mic one moment. Now I'm back, and we have the Mortar Punisher moving in. It's chopping on Garage. Oh my god, the Entomb goes off and it connects!
Nothing can help him. Nothing can save him. The Immortals pushing down the lane. Mark, Boogan Squad's looking good right now. Can they keep them up?
I don't know, Joe. Can they keep the momentum up? Maybe we should ask ThatGreenFish. Hashtag Boogang. What's going on, Greenfish?
Hashtag Boogang indeed. We got a very strong push by Boogang here. Like I said, that earlier team fight where they lost 3-1, that was just setting the stage for their playing from behind scenario. So now they can fully shine in their their prime situation here.
Yeah, the Alex Straza pickup, the playing from behind, the assets, it all makes sense now. It's clicking for me as the caster here, as we see Boogan Squad now moving up on the siege camp.
Yeah, nice little snag for Boogan Squad getting both siege camps.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to have to respond to that mid. Buys Boogan Squad a little bit more time to just clear bot and maybe even get bottom keep.
Hey, what is going on? Pig General in the chat. How are you doing? That was hashtag not muted. Oh, well, Pig General, I'm so glad that you were able to detect humor and jokes. Congratulations, Pig General. Real human identified. Nice job.
Definitely not a bot. Definitely doesn't work for Skynet. confirmed.
Absolutely not. How are you doing, Pig General? Thank you so much for joining us. This is game 3. It's
Big
so spicy.
into
Oh,
on KT. Can they get the burst down? Big disengagement coming out for Winky Face. Oh my
Take it away, Joe. Take it away. Rip it. Rip
I
it.
can't.
Rip it. Rip it.
Oh my god.
The Panda Bell's coming out
Riptide
here, and now
coming out.
Stukov's dropping the swipe, but it's not going to be enough. And we see, oh man, the red health bars are so low. Genji, Michelin Man jumping out. He's trying to get away. All the ultis have been burned here. Nothing is available for any member. All 10 players. Uh-oh, Kael'thas brick house. She's a brick house. She's dead.
Man, oh man. Winky Face. Gonna have to just go back to the drawing board, really figure out what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but Boogan squad is they're in control. This is looking very bad for Winky Face. Of course, they're a seasoned team. They should be accustomed to playing from behind.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
But wow, Boogan squad is in the driver's seat.
Looking for that big mine, but not connecting. Winky Face coming out, not waiting for 16s.
A big ol' one tomb followed by a nice chomp. Here's the combo coming online. Garrosh falling awful low here. He's gonna be making out alive. The Phoenix comes out as well, doing a nice job at peeling for Winky Face, pushing the blue members back. Very short cooldown on that Kael'thas ult, about 50 seconds, I believe.
Shrine gathers power. Claim it in my name.
Now we have that shrine spawning up, the level 16s. Fortunately, this is great news for Winky Face. That they should be able to soak that 16. They absolutely need the 16 to contest. They have 10 seconds to get it. And like we stressed before, you have to be there on time, Joe. You can't show up late. The skulls just drop.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to just clear out and get those 40 skulls, Mark. So
Yeah,
the
1,
timing on the
6,
objective.
8, 9. It's going up. I can't even math. 10. It's like lightning fast.
18, 17, I don't even know, Mark. I'm lagging, I'm not sure.
Greenfish, bust out your calculator. These skulls are dropping like crazy.
But no time. Big and Tomb coming out, just kind of to split up.
Ooh, there's the chomp. There's the Mosh that connects, but the Orphea or Anduin pulls him out. The swipe going out. What's going on here, Joe?
Chen falling awfully low, but able to get out. Red bars are really low. Gensource ends up getting picked. Nice pick.
With the living bombs,
And
they're
they get
popping.
down.
It's not gonna be enough. It's a 1-for-nothing trade here so far. Control Craft falls next, and there's the bombs. They do a little bit of damage to the Panda Pals, but now it's Leoric. He's looking so low, 600 HP.
Man, Mark. Boogan squad able to get the Immortal, but at what cost? 2 guys down, 2-for-1 deal. Chen falling awfully low.
Hold on here, Joe. Take a peek. See, just do a little eyes emote at the top
Oh.
lane. That catapult, that shaman
Wow.
camp. They're getting a keep out of this.
He's getting that shaman camp getting a raise after this game. He is doing work, putting it in, Mark, getting catapults top, consistent catapults and XP, Mark.
Joe, I know for a fact that shaman camp follows ThatGreenFish on Twitch. He is ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. He's got the achievements, and he got the keep.
He's smart, Mark.
Big brain.
He's still
Big brain, 200
He's still
IQ
going,
plate.
Mark. He's standing alone. Stand alone. Finally down. Immortal's still up.
We got Scanthar coming in the chat with a hashtag Boogang.
Some more Boo gangs coming out. We like it. We like it. Boogan squad doing this hot bruiser. Getting that next shaman camp pushing.
Oof, Winky Face is holding on by the hair of their chinny chin chin.
And dude, the map's painted in blue, holding on by a thread. Is it going to be snipped by Boogan squad tonight? Just waiting for this engagement. We know a big Entomb's gonna come out. We know.
There's the light bomb. There's the Genji going in. Oh, a nice stun coming out. Is the a Mosh and a Chomp. 1-2. Genji's deleted. His health bar is gone so fast. And there's the Riptire going on the Gresh, and he's 83 health. He's getting out alive, but now it's full Mango. He's looking so ripe up there. They're trying to chomp on that Mango. It's ready for the pickings, but the Panda Pals come out, and I don't know if it's gonna be enough to save him. You know, if those 3 Panda Pals drop, Chen is dead as well. He's trying to get out. Oh no! Full mango. He is gonna make it.
Out, but Genzor's needing to get pulled by Anu, and the leap of faith coming in, and Boogan Squad opting to just go for that middle.
Yeah, they realize they don't have the pressure on the core right now. They cannot quite get that. We have Ronan in the chat with a not like this. Uh-oh, Ronan, I'm so sorry, my friend. Oh no, the Entomb comes out, doesn't really do much, but the Enchomp as well, and it's not going to connect, but just trading back and forth. A little bit of a panicked scuff happens there.
Yeah, Mark, actually, once Boogan Squad at level 20 is just going to get crazy buff from the silence from the Entomb. Really, the only, like, Anduin's going to have to work double time. Freaking pulling people to him, leap of faith in him. Because the silence on the Entomb is just huge, Mark. Yeah. And you get caught in it, you're not getting out.
Either way, this is, no matter what team we talk to, the interview is going to be spicy. And I need Joe and Fish, get your interview questions ready. Start prepping those up. Because it's going to happen. Level 20s are online from Boogan Squad. They're moving in. It's not over for Winky Face, but it's looking grim.
Power gathers within the shrine. It will be made to serve us.
Yeah, Mark. Boogan Squad looking to just try to get down that middle keep before the objective spawn, but definitely obviously doesn't want to go too crazy. The Entomb coming out, maybe to scare him off and just get that middle keep, but just did not work out in their favor. They could not get it. Probably won't be too big of a deal, but it definitely hurts the middle lane.
It hurts, Joe. Level 20s, they still don't have it, and this is what we're talking about with Infernal Shrines. It's why it's so important. It's a map everyone should be comfortable with, but you don't have any room for error. If you're not on point with the camps and the soak and the timing of the objective, then that's all she wrote.
Yep, and just like that, Boogan Squad has 30 skulls. Winky Face just rushing towards the objective, seeing what position they can get into, and maybe, just maybe, get a team fight.
Yeah, they need to play. They have 20. They're going for it. They're moving in, and here it is. The Garrosh gets flipped over, but oh man, a big mosh pit connecting with the backline. They cannot do anything as Garrosh gets dropped.
Yeah, two members of Winky Face falling. The Immortals up, pushing down mid.
Oh no.
Winky Face still in it, just trying to get those as many picks as they can. Hopefully they can hold out.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-2 trade as Michael's on Brickhouse. He's trying to get away. Kalthos, ooh, a nice spooky arm connects, and he does go down. It's a 4-for-1 trade, and it's starting to look like an XD for Winky Face.
We had a comment in the chat earlier.
Take it away, that GreenFish.
I believe that was a DX. You got to put it backwards, or else they're.
Ooh, okay.
It was a DX. I do remember that comment. GG's go out. What an amazing series to had. So good to be here with Mark and Fish. That was a great time, and we'll see. Let me whisper one of these captains, see if we can get an interview here. Maybe swap into one of the Discord channels.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just give me a moment before you do that here, Joe, so I can turn off your camera. And we'll be connecting to that Discord very soon. Joe, ThatGreenFish, and I. And oh my gosh, chat. Wow. What a game. Any questions,
What
chat?
a series.
Yeah, what a series. Exactly, GreenFish, exactly. As Boogan Squad walks away with it.
Man, oh man. All right, Mark, what Discord would you like to meet in?
NGS. All right, we'll just give us one moment here, chat, as we get the interview on the line, on the hook. GreenFish, get your questions ready. I'm counting on you. I need some questions, GreenFish. But here we go. We're going to drop on over to the NGS chat and see if we can get the Boogan Squad on the line for an interview.
back and forth.
Hello, Boogan Squad. What is up? It wouldn't be a Boogan Squad interview if we didn't have the whole darn squad. It's what is up? I mean, I'm having deja vu here. How's it going, Boogan Squad? Obviously, you're feeling great, but what's going through your mind right now? What's going on?
I'm rusty on Kerrigan because everybody kept banning her.
I mean, we're not saying anything. We might have saw a couple of combos.
It was bad. I know.
No, great play altogether though. That was good. It was good.
That was probably one of the most intense and fun matches that we've played in a long time. So it was pretty. They're a good team.
Huge respect to Winky Face. We love that light bomb combo.
Yeah, we've never seen that before. Light bomb Chen. Oh my gosh.
We you know, us casters here and the undersea analyst ThatGreenFish who's with us, we were wondering about the Genji pickup, right? It feels like I haven't seen Genji since they canceled HGC. Rip.
Yeah, he did really well. He did really well on Genji.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right, Joe, what do you got for the Boogan Squad here? That was a incredible series. There's so much going through my head right now, but Joe, take it away.
Just props to you guys. Staying cool, staying calm. I
don't know about all that.
yeah.
At least the no comms part, at least. The no comms part, at least. Just the way you guys were playing, bringing each team fight. Both teams were just getting picks. There wasn't just... I don't think any game there was really just a clear, dominant team. So it was just awesome to watch.
Yeah, for sure. We felt like
Winky Face is really strong. Like they were interrupting our rotations on Towers of Doom. Like they played really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're very good at soaking too.
We never felt like we were out of that one game either. We felt like we could win that game plenty of times. We made a bunch of mistakes at the end there that like really cost us, but I think we were in that.
Yeah, so we actually we saw, you know, the kind of the bans transpire, and then when they chose Spider Queen, was that something you guys obviously felt pretty good about? Like what did you expect to see that map show up game one?
Everybody picks it thinking that we don't play it, but we played it so many times because people do that we actually have a pretty good strategy down.
Yeah, and then kind of we had a little bit of a weird kind of upset where, you know, they took you to Spider Queen, and you guys kind of crushed it. You know, of course, Joe said back and forth. It was crazy to keep up with, and then you know, you guys taking us to Towers of Doom, and they, like you said, interrupting rotations. They were just really on point. So how did you feel going into game 3? You know, you mentioned it wasn't as calm as Joe and I had observed, but what was going on?
Well, I mean, game 2, we had the option to take the ETC Leoric, and I was like, let me play Kerrigan. I mean, I think that was the biggest problem. I just played really bad game 2.
Yeah, we made some decisions as well that we were a lot of times where we would kind of be talking about what we're gonna do, and we wouldn't make a decision on which thing that we wanted to do, and we would delay it, and it would kind of result in us being too late to certain objectives, things like that. And it gets like that. I mean, you just try to figure out the best play you can, and you wait too long for it. So we felt like we did a lot of decisions like that really kind of ruined the game for us, and they made a lot of really good plays in that game that took us out of it at the end there. But it was a close game, and I think we were down to 5 shots left, and we were starting to make a comeback there. You know, so we were feeling pretty good about it. We've come back on, like, you know, with just 1 left on that map.
Exactly. And one thing that we kind of you know, us casters have learned over the time here is you guys kind of enjoy playing from behind.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I feel. Like if we're playing from behind, I think we have a good chance of winning. So.
I wouldn't say we enjoy it. We just do it a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Just like 2 with the Spider Queen. We don't enjoy it. We just play it so much. We have a strategy.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of Spider Queen, though, good job, Campbell. Nobody had the balls to go to the core but him.
That was crazy.
Was that a call? Like, was that just a solo call?
That was his call. Yeah, we supported it.
He's like, should we do it? Should we do it?
I mean, like a minute, and then all of a sudden he was there, and we're like, "Oh fuck, no! You need." Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We need to get out of there, and then he didn't leave. And
we knew
glad he did.
we knew we had to delay the fight middle because the core was going down, but yeah, Campbell made the decision to hit that core, and thankfully, because man, that was taking too long.
Yeah,
I had my
we saw the queues coming out like crazy, the rip tire going out, and then of course you still had that back pocket Junkrat death siege damage, which
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, I had my quest on and my rip tire up, so I was like, this is.
Yeah, that was a particularly long match for Spider Queen, almost at 25 minutes or so. So yeah, that's just props to Winky Face for really bringing an amazing show. We had a pleasure casting it. It was so exciting. But what is, what's next? What's on the menu for Boogan Squad? What is next? Is it Dirtan's couch or?
I guess so.
Yeah. I feel like Winky Face was probably the team that was the strongest, so we feel pretty good, ready to take on any of the top teams. So
Yeah, we try not to be biased, but Boog Gang. Can I just say that?
Hashtag
Boogan.
All right, well,
dude, ThatGreenFish, man, we saw your little dress-up guy on there, dude. With
Yeah. Oh my
Love it, dude. Love
So
it.
good.
Yeah, I wasn't really I was kind of not ready to allow. We're supposed to be non-biased here on the caster bench, but if it was that or no ThatGreenFish, and we got to have the fish.
All right. So, what do we got to do to make it to where that is our team logo? What do we got to do to make that happen?
Whoa. Hey, just ask, man. You can Boo Gang number
Fair
one
enough.
fan right here. Let's go.
All right. Well, yeah. Of course, ThatGreenFish is with us. And any statements, any observations, anything you can say to your favorite team here? Apparently, Greenfish.
Well, my initial question already got answered with the backdoor play on Spider Queen there, but at any point it feels like when you get behind, does the comms kind of fire up? Is that more push to kind of bring out the fire, or just kind of try to stay level-headed in that situation?
Yeah, I feel like we stay pretty level-headed when we're behind, and yeah, people are more willing to argue a call that's made. So yeah, I think that helps.
It does. It helps us to talk through it all, and I think we've been in a lot of. We keep putting ourselves in situations that we need to figure out how to handle, and it's been working for us. So it makes it we know when we're down that we are not out of it, so it makes it a lot easier to stay calm and know that we can still get back in the.
I love it. I love it. Well, I want to thank both you and Winky Face for quite an enjoyable series. I was not expecting this big of a show, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Only week 3 is it at NGS? This is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Winky Face was so good though.
Yeah.
I want to play more games like that. I had so much fun.
All right,
Yeah, it was fun to just even watch and cast. So.
Oh yeah, as greedy casters, we always hope for the 3-game series. I know as a player myself, you want that 2-0 domination, but as a caster, we gotta hope for the 3-game series. So, all right, well, Boogan Squad, thank you guys so much, and Winky Face as well. The floor is yours. Any shoutouts you may have, take it away.
It's all these guys again. We just we stay confident. We talk through a lot of things we want to do, and it's a lot of fun, man. Really enjoy.
Shout out to Greenfish, yo.
Yeah, GreenFish.
Number one fan, GreenFish.
Number one.
Thanks for
fan
the support,
the
brother.
Yeah.
And then a huge shout out to Mark and Joe. Thanks again, guys, for casting.
Yeah, thanks for casting again.
Of course, absolutely. Well,
yeah, no problem.
we'll leave it to you to celebrate Boogan Squad. You're looking good, and hopefully, maybe we'll catch more games of yours in the future. Who knows?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Sounds good,
guys.
boys. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, have a good night.
Take care.
All right.
You too.
Later.
Bye.
Boo
Gang.
Gang.
Hashtag Boo Gang Twitter.
All right. Well, let's keep it non-biased here and reconnect with the boyos, and let's wrap this up.
Oh man, what a great group of dudes.
Great group of dudes indeed. Unless they're beating your face in, and here's the storm, and then
I don't play against them, so thank God. We're friends. We're good.
Yeah, I heard they struggled a little bit against the Nexus Cats with the Garrosh Orphea combo, so maybe that's why they're running more Orphea now. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, definitely possible.
All right. Well, me on the East Coast on a Thursday night. It's getting awful late. I gotta work in the morning. So, Joe, any final words?
Mark, thank you so much for having me. Like always, Greenfish. I need a number so I can get some of that Boogang swag. And just I appreciate the opportunity for you bringing me on here. And
oh yeah,
just thanks again. It's
Yeah,
always
and-
fun, no matter
yeah,
what.
Thank you so much, Joe, for being a part of this with me and joining me. One of my best friends for many years now, and it seems like I don't know. It seems like our friendships. I don't want to say it's only getting stronger because it started off so strong, and it's never stopped, and we're just on the same page always. So thank you,
Yeah.
Joe. I love you, my friend.
Tearing up over
Much
here,
love.
guys. It's so beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, that Greenfish, we can see it in your eyes right now. You're really kind of tearing up. So yeah, Greenfish, any final words?
Just two, Mark. Boo gang.
see.
Oh, shit. That Greenfish with the Boo Gang swag. All right, so yes, shout outs to Joe Zombie in the chats. He streams on Twitch, does all types of games. Give him a follow. He's a great guy and a great friend. And same goes for that Greenfish. Drop him a follow as well. Check out his Insta. He's last streaming art. And also shout outs to Psycho Bear, our observer for today. Appreciate you joining us, Psycho Bear. Thank you so much, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And that's gonna do it. Let's see. It's so late at this point. I don't know. Are there any streams that you can spot, Joe? Any NGS streams going on that we can raid? Maybe you could check the Discord for me since you got the display capture. I can't necessarily see it, but maybe if there's a caster going on, I'm gonna check my Twitch list and we're gonna continue the Heroes of the Storm action. Also, Atlas, what's up? I see you in there. Appreciate you coming by.
Atlas, much love, much love.
We got Eric with a K. If only he spelled his name with a C, I might consider rating him.
I don't think I'm following Arrow.
Arrow?
Yeah.
I know he was casting Die for Vision. But maybe he's still live. Arrow of the Storm.
Oh, here we go. Watch. Not sure how far.
Oh, Arrow of the Storm is live right now. B West, Soak Every Lane versus Region Blue.
And maybe they're
yeah,
saying...
we're gonna raid Arrow of the Storm. It's looks like they're just getting into this series on a best of 3.
Must be doing a doubleheader. Hell yeah! I always love going right into another HOTS.
Absolutely. Let's give Arrow a raid, show him some love, and thank you everyone in chat for joining us. Any feedback you may have for us, feel free to drop me a DM on Twitch or Discord. Anything that we can do to improve the quality of this cast. We mentioned HGC a couple times, but we were all fans of it, and we very much miss it. So It kind of inspired me, at least, to up my efforts in the amateur scene and try to bring a little bit of hype that, the hole in my heart that HGC left.
Agreed.
Well, all right, we're going.
Especially season 1.
Yeah.
Watch
Raiders.
So much HGC.
Roll out.
Raiders roll out. Jimmy here.
Jimmy here.